I did last time. I'm just.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. We here today, we chilling, vibing
Hello, you guys. Welcome.
to Wind Down Wednesday. Well, we's gonna speak our mind real raw and uncut.
Maybe. Well, let's get into it, guys. How was y'all week? How was everything? But we're gonna get into it. We still come on here and chime in with you guys. So let's get into it. Am I going through the line or Oh, I want to start off with what kind of advice would you give your younger self?
Advice I would give my younger self would be, it get better and just to keep going. That's pretty much it. Like, just changing my perspective. Growing up, I would just say, think positive and just keep going for what you
Think positive, keep going. Don't let nobody play with you. Speak up for yourself.
Always.
Stand on business, and what you believe in. Like I said, don't let nobody play with you out here because people will try it all the time. Always be mindful in other people's actions. Look at your surroundings. Always be in the know. Always be a step ahead of the next person that's against you, of course. Peep everything. Always pay attention. Keep a close eye. That's what I would give to my younger self. Because back in the day, I was young, wild, and reckless, and I really didn't care what nobody thought. I don't care what nobody thinks now. It's just, you do have to be mindful out here. Cause
be very mindful. Keep it cute. Keep it demure.
And you ain't got to speak on everything, and you ain't got to tell everybody your motherfucking business.
Period. Yeah.
That.
That one.
What else? Oh, I'm gonna go into this one. What does mindfulness and emotional intelligence mean to you?
Go ahead and start us off. What does it mean to you?
Well, I already kind of got my little gist of what it means. So I feel like being mindful means, being present and aware of your thoughts and feelings. That's definitely my key thing. Emotional intelligence, recognizing and managing your emotions. With this, it just helps you understand yourself better and, know how you feel and be able to express how you feel to others, in any situation. So, just be mindful and very emotional intelligent. That just help you out in the world because, like I said, motherfuckers be trying to play on your top. So you need to be mindful. And you need to be able to tell a motherfucker how you feel and how you feel about it without, throwing no punches or whatever. So yeah, and that ain't even needed sometimes, You should be able to express that. So yeah. What's your take?
What she said, be mindful and emotional intelligent. Simple. You read the definition. Either you that or you ain't. Simple.
It's definitely simple though, because it's definitely simple. It's very simple.
For real.
Just don't let nobody play with you. That goes back to the last question.
I can't take myself
if
serious.
You have that, characteristic.
Side note, y'all, these kids, I just be laughing with them like when they be doing so. I like, y'all gotta stop. Like, sit down. Them kids be funny, child. I do not take myself serious. Like, why am I laughing as the teacher? A kid fall, I'm laughing. I'm like, sit down. That's what you get.
Me too.
Look, side note, y'all. Them kids, I just don't take myself serious.
Be mindful and emotionally intelligent, man.
I need to be mindful. I do, because I don't laugh out loud, but I do kind of.
Shit, I'm going to laugh
I have
out
to turn
loud.
turn my head.
Turn my head, act like I don't see it.
Girl.
No, for real.
Mm-mm.
How to overcome stress? How do you overcome stress? What's some things that you do to get through your day? You know, if you do feel like you're stressed or you feel like you know, going into a depression, you know.
Mm-hmm. I love a hot bath, candlelit, Epsom salt, and just like a hot, warm bubble bath, just unwind and relax me.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say? How do you?
I like to get out, but I shouldn't do that because that means I don't get to sit in and load
with yourself.
Yeah, and I need to sometimes, and I feel like that's where I be messing up at because I don't actually get to deal with the root of what's going on with me. Because anytime you feel stressed out or you feel like you're going into a depression, it's for a reason. No matter if you know what the reason is or not, it's always for a reason. Like it's always a reason why you feeling the way you feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So you definitely have to check in with yourself and, you know, allow yourself to understand, you know, what's going on within you, you know. So that's a good thing. I feel like I should definitely start doing stuff like that, like actually just dealing with myself. You know, if I'm feeling stressed out or feeling depressed, then I should not go around 10 motherfuckers that got 10 different energies.
And 10 different problems.
And 10 different problems. Exactly.
Plus your problem.
I should just be dealing with me because sometimes.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Because me, honestly, I feel like, talking to other people do help, you know, when you are stressed out. But you need to talk to somebody that's genuine, not somebody that's in your ear being negative all the time. Mm-hmm. It's got to be, you know, a person that's understanding where you coming from and understand your life like that, be around you, you know. Yeah. But, you know, going to, you know, how do you say it? Like, going to release stress with other people may not be a good idea. You know, you shouldn't do that. Yeah. Don't listen to me. Look, don't do what I do. Because I do this. Now, I do be out and about. I'm not going to lie. But I should just be out and about by myself. I should just do that.
Period, yeah. Because, baby, I'll be out. Sometime.
I mean, I'll be out,
and
too.
I'm definitely better be out now. No. Shout out to me.
Oh, yeah, y'all. Nay got a new car.
Make some noise, y'all. What the fuck?
Who got the keys to the Caprice? Him.
Me.
Bro. Toast to that. The fuck?
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink all mine.
Me too. Shout out to myself.
Period, girl. That's an accomplishment this year. You know, gotta do. That's another thing. Do nice things for yourself.
Yes.
Do stuff that you don't, you know, think about doing on you think about it, but it's just something you don't act on. Act on it. When you stressed out and you feeling depressed, do something nice for yourself. Do something that'll, you know, help you better yourself. That way you won't be in that type. I mean, I'm not just saying a motherfucker that ain't got a lot of money and got everything going for themselves don't be having days where they feel down or depressed or stressed out or hopeless. Like, people like that, they be the main ones. To be honest, me knowing that because of where I work, like, shit, they be the main ones depressed and sad and having 10 different things going on and they rich as hell and got
get right
10
with your
cars.
inner self. Because all that materialistic shit don't matter. That shit can be here today, gone tomorrow.
Gone tomorrow.
For real. Get right with
say that again. I love that name.
Yeah.
Say it again. I don't know.
I'm going to speak a little something.
That was T though because I feel like people they lose sight of what's in front of them too. Because you be so focused on, I need to make money. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I read something today that said, get you something that's worth more than money. Like, keep the person as more than money, like the person you love or
like your family.
Something, your
nigga
family.
Be out chasing money or whatever.
Make time.
Nigga ain't going to his little cousin birthday party.
Yeah.
His mama's birthday dinner.
Damn. No, but for real though.
His little cousin just gave birth or whatever.
Make time for people that matter too, because my
real.
thing is that money ain't gonna hold you at night. That new car ain't gonna
it ain't gonna hold you.
It ain't gonna hold you. That new car
though.
ain't gonna call you and say, brother, daddy, you gotta think about that in life. Moving on. Don't let that sink in.
Don't let that go over your head now.
Don't let it go over your head. That just is what it is. That was tea. Because motherfuckers really don't be, understanding life for real. They just think that's all the life. And it's not. Speaking of that, culture versus religion. What do that mean to y'all?
Culture versus religion. I don't know. Religion.
This is what I feel like. I don't know if I'm right, but I feel like, you know how, let's say, I'll give an example. My family are all Catholics. I'm not a Catholic. My mama never made me choose. She's never made me choose. I understand a little bit of Catholic, of the things that they do and what their beliefs are. I understand a little bit of it. Like the other day was Ash Week or something, or Ash Month. This month is Ash Month, I think. So Fridays, I think like Catholic people don't eat meat. They can only eat like seafood and stuff like that. It's just, my thing about it is that the culture that my family brought up is not my religion. Like, I'm Christian. I just believe in God. I believe in a higher power. That's all I believe in. I don't know about, what the Catholic people believe in. Like, I know what they believe in. I just don't understand it. So my mom never made me understand. Like, my mom, my grandmother, and all of them, because they're Catholic, they never forced that on us. It was all about our religion. Yeah, my culture is Catholic. My last name Baptiste. But that don't mean I'm a Baptist either. But, it's just, that's how I feel about it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like my religion is my religion. It ain't about my culture.
Yeah, I feel like overall my culture is just God as a whole.
They believe in higher power.
Right. God as a whole, like a higher power. Whatever it is to you, that's the culture. But religion specifically, I don't know. My family is Baptist, but I was raised Baptist as well, but I don't feel like I'm any of those.
Right. I'm just me.
I believe in the higher power, but
I believe somebody looking out for me. I believe that God is real.
Deep. It gets deep with me.
I believe that,
and I'm gonna leave it there.
I believe that God got me in whatever I do, every step that I make throughout my days. Period. I believe that it's a blessing to open my eyes in the morning. I believe that. That's what I believe.
I love God. You don't love God?
What's up with you? Nah, for real. That's
for real.
No, for real. I mean, yeah, like I said, I go to church, every Sunday, whether I'm in church or I'm at home watching it from my TV. I make sure I write my notes down, jot my notes down. And one specific thing I'm going to talk about, I know it's off topic, but not really. But this weekend, I went to church on Sunday. I was going to invite y'all to church. And basically, like, the preacher, he had a sermon. He said, God told me to say this today. And he just started saying stuff. He was reading out of Exodus. And I forgot what else. He was going back for Psalms. He was reading out of Exodus and Psalms. And he was saying, like, move on. The topic was, I got a new journal. The topic was, God has a plan for your life. And basically what he was saying was, The first step is to know Jesus.
I know
Simple.
Jesus.
I know Jesus. Trust God and know that He has your back. That's just common sense. And then also he was saying move on. He said move on. And what stuck out to me the most, he said, the Lord which He will shew to you today, He shall see them again no more forever. And he said, the Lord shall fight for you and you shall hold your peace. That's what stuck out to me. And I just felt like that meant, at my moment right there, I didn't understand it. But later on throughout that day, I did understand it because He showed me so fast. And I believe in God. I don't know what else to believe in, y'all. That's it. I'm going to leave that there, though.
At that moment.
At that
that's
moment.
when you knew.
I knew later on that Sunday.
God
going
was
into Monday.
with
Yeah. What does practice what you preach means to you?
Stand on business. Do what you say you're going to do.
That.
What you think?
I jotted it down.
Oh, okay. Give it to me. Give it to me. Girl, like I jotted it down. Where did you jot it down at?
No, I had it. I just can't think about it. I don't know. Okay, well, my practice.
Yeah.
My practice what you preach means that, like, okay, like if you giving somebody advice, like, and let's say anything, relationship, friendship, on a day-to-day basis things, like, my thing is you have to either, to me, if you're giving me advice, you either went through it or this is how you go through it. This is how you would do. But I hate motherfuckers that practice preaching and they don't even practice what they preach. You don't even take your own advice. So my thing is, how would you tell somebody how to move on a situation and you move totally wrong, like throughout everything, like saying. The opposite of what you're saying. So then that person that's trying to get the advice from you, they looking at you like, what the fuck? You just told me
this, but you doing that.
But you doing that. You doing the same thing you told me not to do. Or the same advice you told me not to do, but you doing it.
Yeah.
So I just feel like you literally can't listen to motherfuckers and you can't take other people's advice, and not everybody. You could take some people's advice. I'm not going to say don't take people's advice, but sometimes people give you wrong advice and they don't practice what they preach. I'm sorry. That's my take on it. I just feel like, you know, people shouldn't give advice if they moving wrong or if they in a worse situation than you and they telling you, well, do this or go about it like this, but they in the same situation and they going about it way different in a way that you would want to go or you would want to be at peace about it, but you can't be because you done got this dumb advice from this person and it don't even make sense. They ain't even going off of that shit.
Right.
So that was my practice what you preach. I feel like people don't, and you shouldn't give advice if you're not gonna practice what you preach.
Period. I feel the same way. I don't really too much give advice for real shit.
Right. To me, I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it. And
I don't.
My thing is, if you ask me, what would you do? Shit, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna do the same thing you do.
No, I'm probably give you my advice, but at the end, I'm gonna be like, but shit, that's up to you, or whatever. I'm gonna still say that. I'm gonna probably do my little too. Say what I would do, but I'm gonna still at the end. I'm gonna make sure.
My friend said, okay, my friend told me
that's up to you.
My friend told me the other day something happened, and she was like, "Would you text this back?" And I said, "Shit, I'm not gonna lie, I will."
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say, but what you should do is do this because this is what you should do. But I'm not gonna lie. If I was you and that was I would text this back too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not gonna I'm gonna keep it real. Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking act like I'm just this this smart person and I move right all the time and I never crash out. No, that's not me.
Yeah.
I'm crashing the fuck out every time.
Sometimes for me.
Most of the time. I'm a Taurus. I don't know. Supportive friendships. How do you feel? What is a supportive friendship?
I feel like that's really what's missing in my life, but it's not something that I yearn for. But like, I miss the bestie. Like, where's my bestie for real? Even though y'all my sis, y'all
Girl,
cool.
I'm gonna say, what the fuck?
Wait, cause don't.
I'm very supportive.
Wait, y'all.
I was just.
Yeah, like. Girl, I know, cause
Feel like,
I know.
Y'all have support.
But
I'm gonna tell y'all this. Listen.
I love a supportive bestie though, cause like,
Listen.
off the strength, it be off the strength of me. You don't really gotta ask me to do too much. Like, if I see you got a business, I'm gonna post it, whatever. If you're doing something, I'm not doing nothing. I'm gonna call you, check up. Exactly. It's just like off the strength with me. Like,
I'll tell my friend. Ooh.
It's clear.
Yeah, that's messed up, y'all. Sorry.
Make sure I'm clear.
I'm gonna tell y'all this because
Pause that.
Pause it.
well, my take on supportive friendships is like, you know, being supportive for your friend, being there, like speaking on what they said, like a person that's for you, like, you know, like the same stuff you like. Not even that, because y'all could like different stuff and still be in sync. Mm-hmm. Like my best friend, we are way totally different people. Like, I like to go out and do stuff. She like to go out and do stuff. It's just she have a different lifestyle. She's married. She has 2 kids, working on a 3rd one, and you know, we different, but we still make time for each other and we still do stuff together. But a supportive friendship to me is like being supportive in stuff that each other go through and being there for one another and, you know, listening. Listening is definitely the key. Mm-hmm. Communication, you know, communicating with one another when you feeling a way about something. Like, if I'm feeling a way about you, like, we could talk about it. Let's talk about it. Hey, I didn't like when you did this, or I didn't like when you said that. Let's talk about it. We ain't telling this one and telling that one how we feel about each other. We telling each other.
Exactly. No
that's
third person, no middle
no
man.
Yeah.
Because if you feel away, bitch, say that shit. Like,
it shouldn't be nobody else telling me, oh, y'all need to talk or y'all need to get together. No, we should be doing that on our own terms. Mm-hmm. Shouldn't be nobody else involved. That's fucking supportive friendship. You need to be supportive of your friend, period. Or you shouldn't be friends with them at all. Simple. And if you're not for your friend or you hating on it, you're not a supportive friend. Moving on. Are you what you attract? What do you attract?
I attract, I don't know. I really ain't been in the field for real.
In the field. Me either, but I feel like as far as like men that reach out to me, they is not what I attract.
Yeah.
Sometimes certain people, like, for me, I don't like older men. I don't like I'm 28. And I don't like men in their 40s and, older than that. I don't like that because I know some people is okay with that, but that's just not my type of speed because I feel like older men be like manipulative. They like to be very controlling. Mm-hmm. Not that younger men are not controlling and stuff, but at least you can put them in their place. Older men, they stuck in their ways and that's how they feel. And I just feel like that's not for me. Sometimes I do attract the same stuff, narcissists.
Older man, for sure. Like, no. Just give me my money.
Just give me my money.
Nah, but yeah, I feel like I don't attract the right things either.
I'm not a gold digger. It ain't that much money in the world. I'm sorry.
Just give me my money.
But I do attract narcissists. I attract men that think they look better than women. I attract, it's just, I also attract good men. It's some good men, but
Too good for you.
yeah, sometimes niggas be just too good for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're the ones we need to go for, but we don't most of the time. We always go for the ones that's not right.
See,
But
it's fucked up out here, man.
yeah, but men go for women that's not for them either. Shit,
It's easier for them.
it's probably easier. Yeah, you're right. It's probably
It's
easier.
fucked up out
Shit,
here.
it'd be
man.
easier for them to go for a motherfucker that, you know, don't care what they say. You know, like for me, I feel like men attract women that they like women that don't speak on their feelings.
Minimal effort.
Yeah.
Like they just
Bitch,
don't.
speak the fuck up. Stand up.
Don't tell you how they feel about a certain situation. Like me personally, I'm gonna tell you whenever I feel something's wrong or not right. I'm gonna tell you what I don't like, period. I don't care how little or big it is. I'm gonna tell you,
As
period.
you should.
I'm gonna speak my mind and I'm gonna let you know whether you like it or not. And I feel like that's what men don't like about me. I definitely,
Yeah.
I'm gonna speak up whether you know it or not, too, because people just think you just get ran over.
Money.
But hey, I'm gonna tell a motherfucker how I feel,
Yeah.
and that's up to them to like it or not. I need the man that I love to kiss the floor that I walk on. My husband would never do that. All that, I don't know. I just feel like that. That's how I feel. I just feel like it should never be that hard to, you know, be in a relationship with me. It's not hard. It's simple. Just do what the fuck I say and just everything will be alright.
And cheers to that.
You didn't agree. Small circles or lots of friends.
Well, a small circle, because that's all I'm used to. I feel like a lot of friends would be too much for me anyway, because it's like too many opinions, too much drama, and too much mess.
Damn, you said the right shit. Me on the other hand, I'm the opposite. We're both Taurus, but I do have a lot of friends, and I feel like yes, it's too many opinions, too many suggestions, too many thoughts, too much. It's too much.
Okay.
To be honest, and right now in my era right now, I'm really like my circle gets smaller and smaller as we speak, cause it's just like, I mean, not that anybody did anything to me. It's just like sometimes, like they said, like too many opinions, too much. It's too much to focus on. Like I can't focus on all that. I just can't.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I've only had really like 2 close friends ever in my life, and them the only people that I really care about. But it's other friends that I like. Me personally, I have a lot of friends because I do different things with each of those friends. Like it's one friend I never fucking see, but we talk on the phone. She tell me what's going on with her this week, and I talk about me, and she talk about her business and stuff like that. But shit, we hardly chill. We hardly go out and do shit together because for one, she have kids, and 2, we just never be on that type of time. Like she always be doing what she doing, and I'm doing what I'm doing. But we always check in with each other. And then on the other hand, I have a group of friends where we go out, we have fun. We mainly be together all weekend, you know, most of the time. You know, we plan stuff together. We go on trips, stuff like that. Fun stuff. I have fun friends. I have laid back friends that just be at home with their kids and, you know, they cook. We go over. They have maybe a barbecue in the backyard at their house type shit. Like, I have different friends for different occasions. I don't know. But it's not cool. Because sometimes certain, you know, a certain group of friends or a certain type of, like, energy would, you know, it would mislead you. So you don't always need that in your life. So definitely, you know, choose your friends wisely and, you know, keep a close eye, like I said.
What about like mixing friend groups?
Mixing friend groups, I definitely don't do that. I don't like it because I feel like that's when mess start. You know, like certain group of friends, like they might make you feel a way, or you know, like you could tell this friend something about your other friend group and then they bring it up because they then got together or something like that. Yeah.
But why you telling your other friends my business?
That too. But I'm just telling you how people be,
My
shit.
business on
Honestly, I'm just
See,
telling you
that's
how
what I'm
people be.
saying.
Because you will tell somebody something and they'll take it the wrong way and end up telling them, oh yeah, you said.
See, that's
You
why
remember you
why
told me
even
such and
telling-
such, like.
See, it be too much. That's why I don't have friends.
That's-
It just be
that's-
too much.
That's a reason. That's a reason. This is what I'm
But
saying. That's
even
why you
if
don't
big or
mix
small, bitch. If I tell you I stabbed my foot, why is you telling your other?
Mm-hmm.
Or like it can be like I broke a nail. Why is you telling?
This is why I'm saying that. Did see how she got mad? That's what I'm saying.
The fuck?
You don't mix your friends, babe. So it's best that you just have a little
I don't
small
know,
group
yeah.
of friends that you hang
Hey,
with on a day-to-day basis or whatever. Because I have my one group of friends that I go out with, whatever. That's my family. They ain't even friends. They my family. The other friends that I go out with, sometimes on occasions, birthdays, holidays, whatever. You know, we ain't going out together. We might every once in a while if we fucking run into each other. But honestly, we're not doing that really. I really don't agree with it because some people don't vibe with other people well. You know, everybody vibe not the same, and you know, some people, you know, don't agree with certain stuff this person doing or something. But in this group, we all know each other and we all know what we do. In this group, I all know them and I know what they do.
mm-hmm.
That wouldn't probably mix. Unless you
she
know.
sell pussy over there, so no, I'm just kidding. I'm
What?
just kidding. I don't know.
Oh, she be fucking with such and such nigga and this one over here and now she done found out and now they fighting and now they want us to choose what friend to be with and which friend to be friend with and we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that, baby. We ain't doing that. Definitely the fuck not. I cannot.
I can't either.
I can't do it. I'm not doing it. But on that note, guys, that was our questions.
I enjoyed this video, and if you did too, make sure y'all hit the like button to stay tuned, and make sure you subscribe to stay tuned.
Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Happy Wind Down Wednesday, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
See y'all later.